Ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again to visit the Soviet Republic of the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture for the 163rd time visit to this godforsaken hellhole or wonderful communist utopia that we're building, have been building for the last couple of years, like since 1960, and it's now 2038. That's about 8 years to be soonish that we've been doing this. Wonderful. And we're looking at the second electronics making and everything related there too. The electronics making complex. Electronics assembly hall. Yes. They have gotten a little ways on it, but there's so much traffic all over the place here. And diggers digging away, dumpers coming and going, covered hulls, open hulls, buses, excavators, diggers, same thing. There's an excavator digging away at this tunnel underpass. They have not started on the actual huge chemical plant yet, though. No, that's because this is made up of 5,000 tiny fragments of street, which each individually is going to take a little while to make. But we're definitely making progress. We can even get helicopters in here to build that thing, which will bring electricity to all these places and should make the finished buildings have one less thing to complain about. But you're missing power supply, electrical components, plastics and mechanical components. But your stuff's actually done here. Yes, it is actually done. And right at this end is where we'll bring in the stuff, and this is where we'll take out the stuff. So here we'll limit to only electronics, please. Yes. And here we'll limit to the stuff you need, which is electrical components. See if we can figure out the somewhat reasonable ratio for these things. You need almost not quite twice the amount, but almost twice the amount of plastics as you do mechanical components and electrical components. Okay. Plastics, lots. 100 tons of mechanical components, 45 tons of plastics, really. I don't know, it won't matter that much because we will have trucks, but the other road cargo station isn't quite finished yet. Also, there seems to be enough traffic as is here. Quite. Where are they all going? Various places. I think here is a very popular destination, yes. Very popular indeed. Many things are coming. You want electrical components, how fitting. For the street lighting, 68 kilograms for this tiny fragment. Boards, so much resources. And where are the workers? We actually have quite a few workers too. 54 workers here. No, 123. And I got an enormous amount of workers arriving on buses. $236 workers. We managed to bring in 291. Oh, there's yet another bus in the queue with 60 workers on board too. This is amazing. They should be up in no time at all. This, the maximum number of workers on the construction site. Look at this. Oh, and the road is finished. We can do that bit, I think. That warehouse. And maybe this road cargo station. Yeah, there's plenty of things that we can be building. And yes, I've built a distribution office here too. We will wait with that until it's finished to set up the logistics for it. It's confusing enough as is. Where do all these buses come from? PvP construction office. And various other construction offices. Right. I mean, whilst they're doing this, should we go and have a look maybe at the mountain town? Or at grain storage? Maybe they've gotten all the harvest in. 41,000 tons. Right, that's also a thing. We might not be quite growing enough crops. Maybe not. How is it with the crops? Economy and trade last year, and the domestic production of crops was 30,806 tons, and the consumption in the industries was what, 28,000. Okay, we're growing enough, but this the second huge chemical plant is going to use a few chemical crops, isn't it? It is. This is true. Yeah, do you think we could put more fields in or something? Will that be enough? Nah. No, it won't. Really. But we could lay dry a bit of wetlands here. And then maybe we could put in a few more fields to existing farms. This results in horribly uneven terrain. Yes, I know, but I don't think it matters so much for the fields. More important that we get them above the waterline. I've learned through my experiences here in the Soviet Republic building. Yes, but now you managed to dig up a hill. Yes, don't worry, we'll take out the bulldozers later on and smooth all of this out a little bit. We're not using this waterway for anything. No, we're not. It wasn't a waterway, it was just a little pond. Looking at it now, maybe we could fit like an entire farm, and that's too far away from access to the diggers. We can't do there, right there we can't do, but here we can do. Okay, there will remain a little bit of water then. Yes, the question was, will the existing farms be able to handle this, or should we build a new farm too? Or just add on fields to existing farms? That's what I was wondering. Pondering. We had bulldozers here in range of this. Wonderful. Okay, I think that this is enough. This bridge now looks a bit silly because it really doesn't traverse the waterway anymore. Yeah, doesn't matter. Farm. Yet another farm. Yes, I think so. Because we could put in quite a few fields. What are all these helicopters doing out here? I have absolutely no idea. Actually, I do have a few ideas about what they're doing, but yeah, you know what I mean. Farm building, fields all around. How about that? Yeah, sounds like a plan. Grain silos, and this time we also will remember to actually hook up or build rather the factory connections for the grain storages. Otherwise we're going to have a bad time. A little bit. Road. Where are we? Where is this? Is this close to anything? No. This is very far away from absolutely everything regarding resources. We can take them in either from up in the capital or down in coal. Oh, sort of in the middle. Yeah, well, the construction offices in coal don't have a lot to do nowadays, so they can do it. That's lovely. Oh yes, very much lovely indeed. Again, we'll do the little trick. We'll not actually hook up these roads to other roads, and thereby ensuring that no other farms get involved with the fields that are supposed to be handled by this one. They won't get angry at each other here. And maybe even come springtime we'll be able to plant these fields. Ah, could be. Put some on the other side of the road too, maybe. Now it's winter. Snow's falling. God damn it. Yes, now it turns into a blizzard here and it's impossible to see anything. But I think and hope that this will now enable the construction officers to build this. What? No, construction officer path. That's the wrong construction office. There you go. They'll get around to do making this at some point. And we could... Yeah, we can plunk down the fields now. Might as well. As long as we don't do the road connection. You need flat terrain. I was afraid that it wouldn't be enough height. That we did. It can be far off, but it is a bit off. Here we have a level that is a field is agreeing to be at. If we do from there. All of this. If it only could keep from snowing for a little bit, we would even get to do this without being blinded by the snow. Yes. It won't keep from snowing. Oh, it's going to snow until the 22nd of February. Okay, you think that this is enough? Mucking about with this? Yes, maybe. Yet another field. Yeah, you see, now it is possible to do. But I can't see the the outline for the previous field. It's about there. Why not continue this road even further? Oh. Can't see a reason not to. One could make it like an incredibly complicated calculation on of how much a field produces and how many fields you actually need, or we can just go with it like this and see what it brings us and how much. We either lack or have in excess. Need flat terrain. You don't have that? You do? Yes, but it's too low. I think is what it means to say. Again. I see, now it's happier. I can't even see the Gatton roads that I planned in for this. There's a field, there will be a field here. And one more. If you wouldn't mind. Thank you. And here too. And a few small ones dotted around the place, but that will have to wait until springtime when we can see what we're doing and when the roads are finished. Yeah, and they are digging away at building the roads here. That's all great, very good. I need to bring electricity to this farm too. Where do we get that out here? Is there? I think there is electricity. Like this farm ought to have electricity, for example, somewhere. Here's a substation. Oh, it has an underground power line. How fancy. These don't use much power, do they? Ah, I don't think so. Where is this coming from? Oh, it's coming directly from a transformer. Then we can definitely split this up and take it to this one. Medium voltage switch. That's high voltage, that's medium. There you go, and overground electricity problem. Yes, that's the farm that I just cut off here. It's no problem. Crossing is not allowed. Okay, will you do it underground? Yes, you will. Bring in the helicopters to do all this. Yes, and a substation for this. 1, 2. Preferably covers all of the silos. Not preferably, necessarily covers all of the silos. There. Put it. Do we do underground or overground power connection cable? We do. How the hell we do overground? Building in the way. Am I going in the right direction? Maybe not. No, that's where you want to go. Then this was erroneous. Go back. About there, and then up here. Right, that's where we're going. Okay. Yes, helicopters to do this too. Do this. This is so goddamn difficult to see in the wintertime. Yes, that and helicopters you can do the farm too, and not the roads. Maybe that's a bit overkill. But silos and farm you can do. Those you can't do. Okay. Oh, how are you coming along here? You haven't even finished this road yet. This is so damn slow. Yes, it's alright though. How are we coming? The electronics complex. Electronics complex. Yes, electronics complex. That's sort of what we're here for. We have finished most of the things. We have finished both the electrical components factories. We have finished the electronics assembly hall. We're working on the plastics factory. They need boards and steel, and they don't really have a whole lot of construction officers assigned to them, and neither does this. We shall get it all signed. There we go. Yes, so next time we'll set up this, we'll get this operational, set up logistics for it, lots of logistics. Same thing here, this is not really coming anywhere. Yes, set up logistics for this, finish up the farm maybe, and see how it goes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching. Number 163, I believe it was, of the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. Thank you so very much indeed. Good night.